Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Denver Nuggets. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Well, Clark, when we get a couple teams like this with bruising centers, we know it's going to be a physical matchup.
And I tell you what, Kevin, I am so glad that I did not have to defend that position. These guys can take over a game with their skill and physicality. A couple of teams who love to run their offense through their big men, that's what we've got on tap here.
Outside Thomas, just 4 to shoot. Here's Kobe. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Smooth as silk. Bryant's jumper. Gorgeous.
Here's Arroyo. Down low. Oh, the jam by O'Neal.
Like whenever this big man gets fancy with it, O'Neal is a ridiculous dunker when he's this close to the rim.
On the top of the key, and it's good for 2. Bryant's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Here's Jackson. Outside, Kobe. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, that's too easy for Kobe. The closer he gets, the more dangerous he becomes.
Bryant with the steal. Thomas, a screen on Richardson. Kobe passes to Thomas. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Here's Van Horn. He started by Hill. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, that's grown man weight room ammonia shrimp from O'Neal. Brushing off the contact like it was never even there and converting.
The Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. From deep, Bryant. And that one is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wow, great interior D. That effort gets erased because of it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And Denver is out to take their first time out here. Bryant comes with the double team. To the inside, McKee. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Nuggets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Drew Gooden has checked in for Marcus Camby. And McKee drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Thomas sets a screen for Kobe. Pass to Thomas. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Richardson outside. O'Neal passes to Van Horn. Bryant against Richardson. Lets it go with the 3. Hill pulls it in. Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Thomas, a screen on McKee. Here's Hill. And it's Shaq with the rebound. The Nuggets leading. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. And once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 6. Right side Hill. Pass to Gooden. Clock at 6. Fades away. Hill, no good.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
They set the screen. And the basket by Hill.
Inside Hill can be a problem, finding a way to get around the defense and score the ball.
Denver leading by 3. Now Arroyo hasn't made one yet. Richardson kicks to Arroyo. Stolen by Jackson. To the paint, Thomas, and then Thomas with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Arroyo. The Suns getting the bucket. From 10 feet out, up again. Thomas grabs the rebound. The Suns have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. There's a good screen. Jackson passes to Good.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going. They're yours.
Collins checking in for Phoenix. Anderson comes in for Jackson. The Nuggets also changing it up. Harrington comes in for McKee. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Carlos Arroyo. .119 left here in the first quarter. Collins setting the pick for Bryant. He takes it in and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins for the Nuggets. Pollard, he's checked in for O'Neal. Hunter comes in for Van Horn. And it's Sura in for Richardson. Here's Sura. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Shoots the 3. A shot off that time. Hill with some nice D. Pass to Collins. Hill deciding where to go with it. Outside, Kobe. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Kobe knows exactly what he's doing. Clever, crafty. He's able to disrupt the defense and get what he wants.
Sura, the pass to Kerr. Here's the screen. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from America West Arena. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Pass to Hunter. Harrington the screen. Here's Pollard. Banked in off the glass. Pollard's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Nuggets. Here's Palacio. Driving in. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Sura. He has yet to score. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The NBA season has only just begun. Clark, how badly do these teams want to get things off to a great start?
Kevin, nothing feels better than getting off to a really good start. Able to establish yourselves early, that's the desire of every team. To let folks know we're going to be here and we're good for the long run.
Here's Palacio. Yep, it counts. Gooden's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Denver calls timeout.
Start it.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Denver also making some changes. Shaq is checked in for Hunter. McKee comes in for Sura. And it's Arroyo in for Steve Kerr. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now Arroyo. Still yet to score. Pass to Harrington from the arc. It's rebounded by Campbell.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Thomas dishes to Hill. Over Harrington. Hill, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Pollard. O'Neal from long range. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Thomas sets a screen for Kobe. Tries it from 19. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bryant's got 10.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Shaq against Thomas. Rejected by Campbell.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Here's Hill. And he converts the layup. And it's a 6-point Suns lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
Clock is at 3. They could use a bucket. Camby with the block.
On D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
Thomas is screen on McKee. Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Nuggets. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Phoenix making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Van Horn, he's checked in for Pollard. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Grant Hill, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jason Richardson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Arroyo. No scoring in this one. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. Richardson outside. The putback. O'Neal with the putback.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Pass to Hill. Thomas, a screen on McKee. Hill kicks to Jackson. Oh, good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Inside. Canby with the steal. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Arroyo. Pass to Richardson. Takes the 3. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there. O'Neal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Bryant can't get it to go. For the Phoenix Suns, they come into this one following a loss to the Kings. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Van Horn. A three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix leading by 4. Outside, Bryant. Canby sets the screen for Bryant. Now Canby. And slam dunk by Canby.
Giving up the ball in the 2-man game right there. I think Kobe deserves a little more credit for his playmaking ability.
First team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Here's Arroyo. Still scoreless. 51 seconds left to play here in the half. Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Horn. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Jackson drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got his first basket.
A very crafty finisher. That's all that New York playground basketball that Jackson played growing up. He's got a lot of different ways he can hurt you off the bounce.
Now, here is O'Neal. 11 points in the game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Richardson the pass to Arroyo. Over Hill. And another miss by Denver. Gets it off. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah.
The previous play is under review.
Just skip the replay this time around, but you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center and Secaucus queuing up the footage.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And here are the Nuggets now. 9-point game. Now Arroyo. Scoreless thus far. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land, it's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Hill has it in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Arroyo. Now here's McKee. Screen by O'Neal. It's stolen by Hill. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Bryant outside. Count that one. Kobe's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns.
Oh, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
Kobe's getting it done tonight. Efficiently here from the floor. 6 of 10 so far. Here's Arroyo. Pass to Van Horn. 5 on the clock. No good on that one. Nice D from Camby. Richardson against Kobe. From 18 feet away. No good off the front iron. The Nuggets trail by 11. Left side, O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
For 3, Hill. And Van Horn pulls it down. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And McKee kicks to Arroyo. Pass to Van Horn. And Greg, you ask anyone, this upcoming draft has a chance to be one of the best ever. We all know about LeBron James, but in your mind, who else should we look out for?
Well, the scouts rave about the 7-foot Serbian, Darko Milicic. Foreign players don't often have the same cachet, but his combo of size and skill is very intriguing.
Now, here's Thomas. Bryant inside. Richardson covering. And Thomas with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Arroyo. Nothing on the board. Here's Van Horn. O'Neal a screen on Jackson. Lobbed up there. Oh, Shaq climbs the ladder.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Hill against McKee. And it's Hill with the jam.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Arroyo. Pass to McKee. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. Good D by Thomas. Grant Hill on the wing. Thomas a screen. For 3. Hill. They get the rebound. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Hill. 3-pointer on the way. And it's Denver with the rebound. Shaq's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now Arroyo. Screen by O'Neal. Arroyo the best. Oh, Shaq attack.
Nice roll from O'Neal, and he is a major target in these screen and rolls.
And the Suns call time here. Anderson is checked in for Bryant. And Denver with a change here, too. Howard's checked in. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Phoenix. Outside Hill. Thomas sets a screen for Hill. Looking to end his cold spell. Count it good.
Hill able to stretch the floor, making it tough on defenses to guard it.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return.
Now, here is Hill. 8 points for him. And slam dunk by Canby.
Great work in that pick and roll. He knows how to execute off these sets.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Arroyo the pass to McKee.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Van Horn. Now Arroyo for the three. And another miss by Denver. Thomas surveying the D. Thomas a screen on Richardson. Here's Jackson, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
All about the action. Jackson too easy with it there.
Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Arroyo, guarded by Jackson. Denver passing it around. Here's Van Horn. And another miss by Denver.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Canby, and slam dunk by Canby.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Richardson gets a wide open look. No good from outside. Suns leading by 15. Pass to Thomas. Outside Jackson. Canby sets the screen for Jackson. And he drops that one in. Jackson's got 6.
And this is how you run the pick and roll, folks. Jackson extremely confident in these sets.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Richardson with it. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hill. Here's Pollard. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. He's got 5.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bryant looking around. There's a screen. Launches it. With the putback. To the wing on the left. Pass to Collins. And here's Kobe for 3. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Out to the wing. Here's Surratt. Here's Pollard, guarded by Kobe. Over Bryant. Here's Surratt. Shoots over Kobe. Here's Pollard. Kicks it out to Kerr. Stolen by Anderson. O'Neal with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boy, there's a lot of competitive spirit and fight in Bob Surratt. Defense coming right at him, and he stays right with the shot.
For the Nuggets. 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Phoenix leading by 15. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Denver grabs the miss. Shaq's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Pollard. Back to Kerr. Right wing. Pollard passes to O'Neal. For 3, Kerr. The rebound by Kobe Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for Phoenix. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Now here's Shaq following the miss by Kobe Bryant. And again, Denver no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Surratt. Misses the 3. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. On the wing, Bryant. Shoots it. Phoenix no good that time either.
Letting him have that from mid-range. The defense dodged the bullet there.
To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pollard's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Nuggets. The Suns call time.
And now, your Suns dancers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. Thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Thomas. Back to Camby. Here's Bryant. Good work defensively by Richardson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Outside Thomas. Outside Kobe. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Shaq. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hey, we know Shaq can bully you, but he doesn't have to. He's got the craftiness and the finesse to get it done in other ways, too.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Suns leading by 15. Jackson finds Hill. Thomas sets a screen for Hill. Pulls the trigger. O'Neal there for the rebound.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And here's Kobe. A 20-foot jumper. Good.
And you could tell, even in warm-ups, he was primed for a big night.
Timeout called. Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 17. Camby with the steal. Here's Jackson. Jacks up a three. Another chance. That's off.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Now O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Fires the three. That one is off.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Outside Bryant. Outside Hill. Another shot. It's off.
Trying to take what the defense allowed, but he couldn't get it to go.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Phoenix.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Camby.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim. And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
Here's Palacio from 18 feet away, and it doesn't go.
Phoenix foul. Drew Gooden. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Scott Pollard. Taking 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. 18 feet away. Count it. Nice touch.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
No good there. For 3. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Milwaukee Bucks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. Clark, this season is really only just getting started. I think these teams are all coming together well?
More or less. That's the case. I mean, things are clicking better for some than others. That's normal and expected. But we've got a lot of time for squads to coalesce and figure their stuff out.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Posey. 5 to shoot. Here's Chandler. And the rebound goes to Marcus Camby. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Lakers. On the wing, Bryant. Elbow shot. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee now. Right side, Jones. Pass to Chandler. Posey with it. Grant Hill covering. Outside, Jones. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Jones.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside.
Now, here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Back to Jackson. Down low, stolen by Duncan. Here's Posey. He's guarded by Thomas. Jones, the pass to Christie. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Second chance shot, and no good. Nice D from Camby. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke with the Suns head coach for just a bit. His guys have a tough assignment tonight, facing off against Tim Duncan. We talked about Duncan's two-way ability. Coach said on defense, Duncan is as good as it gets. And offensively, he racks up points at an efficient clip. The big fundamental is a challenge on both ends. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Phoenix has possession following the 3 by Milwaukee. Here's Kobe. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
Here's Posey. Pass to Jones. Fires the 3. And that's collected by Camby. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. Bryant up top, defended by Christie. Hill dishes to Kobe. Camby sets the screen for Bryant. It's good. This game is all even. Bryant's got 5.
You know, when it's Kobe running that pick and roll, I think you've got to blitz him. Get the ball out of his hands. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Outside, Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, 6 on the shot clock. Posey, no luck. Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jackson kicks to Kobe. Camby, a screen on Christie. Tries again. The rebound by the Bucks. Pass to Chandler. Here's Posey. And here's Duncan. Jones for 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Bryant looking around. To the inside. Thomas kicks to Jackson. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Posey, defended by Bryant. Jones, the pass to Duncan. Rejected by Camby.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Milwaukee is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bucks shooting their first free throws here for the night. No good on that one. A different look for Milwaukee. Harvey comes in for James Posey. And it's Patterson in for Christie. He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Grant Hill on the wing. Pass to Palacio. Now Bryant. Camby sets the screen for Kobe. And Bryant slams it in.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Duncan. Good in defending. From 7. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Duncan's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Kobe. Rebound, Milwaukee. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Jones. Pass to Chandler. Here's Harvey. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Duncan kicks to Chandler. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Camby. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate, Camby, gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Anderson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Owen comes in for Bryant. Milwaukee also making some changes. Chris Anderson is checked in for Chandler. Alexander comes in for Duncan. And Parker subbed in for Jones.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Alexander kicks to Parker. Pass to Patterson. And that one drops for him. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from America West Arena. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. To the paint, here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns trail by 4. Jackson kicks to Bryant. Chris Anderson pulls it in.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pass to Patterson. Here's Alexander. Thomas covering. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Greg, how about those baggy shorts you wore at UNLV? Did you think that would spark a fashion trend?
I mean, we may have started it, but I don't want to take any credit away from C-Webb and the Fab Five.
Good on the second free throw.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Outside Bryant to the inside. A rebound by the Bucks. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Alexander. Here's Baxter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brent Hill picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. And here's a timeout now from George Karl. He's ready to talk things through with them.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going.
A different look from Milwaukee. Duncan, he's checked in for Anderson. Posey comes in for Harvey. Christie subbed in for Alexander. The first one falls. Good on both. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. Pass to Hill. And he banks in the layup.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
The Bucks making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Milwaukee leading by 5. Posey passes to Christie. Duncan outside. Here's Posey. He's guarded by Hill. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Christie. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Patterson. On the wing, Duncan. And the 3 off target. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Bryant kicks to Jackson. It's Thomas on the wing. Bryant, that's for 2. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
And that one looked good the moment it left his hand.
The Bucks shooting 40% from the field. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for Hill. Chandler's checked in for Milwaukee. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Patterson against Kobe. Patterson passes to Duncan. Here's Christie. And the Bucks miss again. Suns trail by 3. Outside, Kobe. And stolen by Patterson. Pass to Duncan. The shake. Duncan making it look so easy inside.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Thomas, a screen on Patterson. From deep, Bryant buries it from 3-point range. Kobe's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Posey with it, defended by Anderson. Chandler gets to Patterson. Pass to Posey. Pocket 6. 3-pointer. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Posey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us
and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Hill, he's checked in for the Suns. The Bucks also with the sub. Jones is checked in. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Nuggets. Outside Bryant. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Hill. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Out of bounds. It will go to the Suns. Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 5. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Here's Kobe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bryant's got 14.
Well, in general, the mid-range is a sweet spot for Kobe Bryant.
Outside, Jones. Duncan with the screen for Jones. Duncan outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Jones, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a Hill able to stretch the floor, making it tough on defenses to guard it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one is no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hill kicks to Jackson. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. That puts them in the lead. Thomas got his first 2 points.
What a beautiful delivery there on the pick and roll. Allows him to make that catch in rhythm.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. .55 seconds left in the second quarter. Christie with it. Picked up by Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. Christie the pass to Chandler. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside, Kobe. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Outside, Hill. Down low, here's Camby, and slam dunk by Camby.
Oh, great instincts from him to release on the pick and roll and makes himself a target.
Jackson against Jones. To the middle, and stolen by Thomas. The 3 from Hill, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Phoenix ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Can be a screen on Christie. And off the front, and in it goes. Kobe's got 16.
Oh, it's been all Kobe all the time tonight. What a scoring machine.
On the wing, Jones, guarded by Jackson. Jones, the pass to Duncan. Rejected by Camby.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim. He refused to let that thing get through.
Hill against Jones. Hill dishes to Camby. Pass to Thomas. Thomas sets a screen for Bryant. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Suns foul. Kenny Thomas.
The Suns making a change here. Gooden's checked in.
Substitution for your Suns. Number 0.
Posey passes to Jones. Here's Posey. Inside. Here's Duncan. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Inside, Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Clock at 4. Stolen by Duncan. Pass to Jones. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Duncan. Rejected by Camby.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Outside, Kobe. "17-foot shot on the way." Bank shot, no good. Hill against Christie. Camby with the steal. Outside for Jackson. That shot, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Jones for the tie. Rebound Camby. Camby's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bryant on the wing, defended by Christie. The putback, here's Gooden to the left wing. Here's Camby. And it's Gooden with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Posey dishes to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
They set the pick. Bryant, that's for 2. A rebound by the Bucks.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's a timeout now from George Karl. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Anderson is checked in for Bryant. The Bucks also with the sub. Chris Anderson is checked in for Duncan. Anderson passes to Christie. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Jones for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And Hill has it in the corner. Christie with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Anderson outside. Pass to Jones for the lead. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Camby's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
And he knocks down the first one.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game. And that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Harvey's checked in to the right side. Pass to Christie.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. And here is Posey. Jones for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got 9 points.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Jackson passes to Anderson. There's the screen. Down low. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Love his work moving that ball around like that.
There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. The Bucks trail. Outside, Jones. To the inside, Anderson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And the Suns call time. Sun changes for Phoenix. Thomas comes in for Drew Gooden. And it's Bryant in for Anderson. Patterson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Alexander comes in for Christie. .111 left in the third. And Hill has it in the corner. Camby, a screen on Patterson. Outside for Thomas. Outside, Kobe. 4 on the clock. A three-pointer, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Duncan, he's checked in for Jones.
Number 21, Tim Duncan.
Here's Jackson. Still without a basket. And it's Bryant in the corner. Pass to Camby. And slam dunk by Camby. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. 23 seconds left to play in the third. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Alexander. Pass to Duncan. And he makes good on the layup. Duncan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Bucks on top, up 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from America West Arena. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Bucks leading. Here's Alexander. Duncan at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And good that time. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Hey, it may not make the highlight reel, but all Tim Duncan does is score points, and he makes your team a ton better.
Pass to Collins. Patterson against Kobe. Here's Palacio. The 15-footer. Out to Kobe. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And finished off by Collins.
There's Kobe drawing the defense's attention and then making a play for his teammate.
Now Patterson. Here's Alexander. Pass to Duncan. With the hook shot. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
On the wing, Bryant. Patterson defending. And Bryant kicks to Anderson. Here's Palacio. Lock at 6. Pass to Gooden. Now here's Anderson. That 3 off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Alexander. And here is Patterson, guarded by Kobe. Beyond the arc. Collins grabs the miss. Suns trail by 3. Now here's Bryant. Collins, a screen on Patterson. Stolen by Duncan. And it's the Bucks on the break. Harvey passes to Patterson. Here's Alexander. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Duncan powers through the contact to score.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
Bryant on the wing. Front past the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Alexander kicks to Anderson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Alexander at the line for 1. Bucks call timeout.
And the Bucks with some changes. Chandler's checked in for Anderson. Christie comes in for Harvey. And Jones subbed in for Patterson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, George Karl just going over the game plan with his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. And that one falls for Alexander. James Posey's checked in for Milwaukee. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's Jones on the way. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. A shot missing. Hill with some nice D. Suns trail by 6. And it's Bryant in the corner. Pass to Thomas. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Jackson, and good that time.
Ice water in his veins. When the game gets tight, Jackson gets better.
And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Posey. He's guarded by Hill. Jones outside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Hill unfazed, composed, loves taking the big shots and knocking them down.
Jones. Now Duncan. Pocket 6. The hustle points. Huge bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Kobe against Christie. Camby a screen on Christie. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Doubling down, sets the screen, and converts.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Duncan.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the beat to handle.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
We've come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
Down it goes! Bryant with the slam!
Kobe thrives under pressure. When his team needs a hoop, he's the man to get it for him.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Duncan.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed. Keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
And Phoenix making a change here. Gooden's checked in. And stolen by Posey. Jones. It's good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
Outside Bryant. Duncan with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Jackson. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Damon Jones.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Camby the screen. Jackson fires. And did the 3. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Launches it. The putback. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the New Jersey Nets. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Greg, the season's still in its infancy, but we're starting to find out more and more about these teams.
You felt it as a player, and I can see it now here at the table with you, Kevin. You likely won't be the same team now that you are when the season is almost over, personnel-wise, or in how you play together.
Robinson, that's good.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Kobe. Nesterovic with the rebound. And here's Iverson outside. Connects from three-point range.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Bryant with it. Iverson covering. And slam dunk by Candy.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke with the Suns head coach for just a bit. Obviously, the focus will be on Allen Iverson and slowing him down. I talked to Coach about it, and he told me, you can't try and bully AI. He's used to that. He takes the contact and lives at the line. We just want to make everything a challenge for him and drop his shooting numbers. There is no easy answer for the answer. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Jackson, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. Here's Hill, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Tell you what, good luck trying to stop Hill inside. I mean, once he's this deep, the defense is done.
Outside Robinson. Here's Nesterovic. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Stockton. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Jackson finds Bryant. Thomas sets a screen for Bryant. Driving the lane.
When he gets going downhill, any kind of momentum towards the hoop, it's really hard to slow him down.
For New Jersey, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Boom. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
And it's Phoenix's ball, trailing by 4. Thomas, a screen on Stockton. Jackson passes to Thomas. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Back to Robinson. New Jersey needs to get off a shot here. Stockton from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Hill looking it over. Outside, Kobe. To the middle. And slam dunk by Candy.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
New Jersey has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Bryant. Pass to Thomas. Stolen by Robinson. Nets passing it around. The shot's good. Nesterovic has got his second bucket of the night.
What a great job keeping his head on a swivel and finding his teammate.
Thomas sends a screen for Bryant over Iverson. Another one falls for Phoenix.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Iverson passes to Stockton. Iverson against Bryant. Here's Nesterovic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Drew Gooden has checked in for Marcus Camby. Now here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Hill throws it down.
Oh, he's not going to miss that.
For New Jersey, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Iverson up top. To the inside. Here's Nesterovic. Thomas with the block. Here's Hill. Here's the drive. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, Hill is a tremendous penetrator and loves going right through the defense and scoring on the drive.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Carter, that's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Iverson covering. Stolen by Carter. Kobe with the steal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Allen Iverson.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
And Campbell throws it down.
Boy, Campbell rises up off the floor and throws it down with force, making it look easy.
Outside, Kobe. Shot, high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bryant's got 6.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Trepanier. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Drew Gooden grabs the miss. The Suns trail. On the wing, Bryant. Collins setting the pick for Bryant. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
3-pointer from Stockton. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Phoenix Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Enzo Stockton will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Campbell inside. He's against Gooden. No good from Campbell.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Pass to Palacio. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Campbell following the score by Phoenix. They get it back, and he makes that one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Palacio. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Carter, the pass to Campbell. Stockton outside. Carter outside. Shot clock at 6. Let's go. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Inside. Gooden. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Greg, you know, the Western Conference has been dominant the past few seasons. How long do you see that going on?
Well, the Lakers and Spurs don't seem to be going away anytime soon. And Dallas is only getting better. The balance of power right now definitely leans to the West.
Allen Iverson is checked in for the Nets. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stockton outside. Campbell is screen on Bryant. 5 on the clock. Iverson passes to Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Gooden kicks to Jackson. There's the pick. Master Gooden. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gooden's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Iverson outside. Outside Curry. Nets passing it around. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Campbell throws it down.
Yeah, that's good recognition from Campbell. Sensing the alley-oop opportunity and then just going for it.
Jackson looking around. And Thomas with the stuff.
The play does its job, getting someone free to fire off a shot.
Nets trail by 7. Down low. Here's Fortson, and he goes in for the dunk.
And we all... always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
For Phoenix, they've gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Now here's Jackson. Scoreless thus far. Anderson passes to Jackson. And here is Thomas. And it's Campbell with the rebound. Outside Curry. Stockton dishes to Iverson. From 18 feet away, here's Campbell. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, cleaned the glass nicely, and Campbell put it right back up and down.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Marcus Campbell, he's checked in for the Suns. Hill comes in for Anderson. Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Campbell. Hill left side. Outside Jackson. It's back to Hill. Bryant in the corner. 5 to shoot. Over Iverson. Robinson pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Now here's Bryant. 8 points for him. Here's Camby.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bryant looking around. 6 on the shot clock. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
You know, when it's Kobe running that pick and roll, I think you've got to blitz him. Get the ball out of his hands. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
Pass to Bowen. Carter against Jackson. Kicks it out to Iverson. Here's Nastarovich. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Jackson.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. They grabbed their own miss. Phoenix leading by 3. And Hill has it in the corner. And Hill throws it down.
How about the vertical of Hill? Outstanding. And rising up and ramming it home. Yes, sir.
Iverson up top, guarded by Kobe. Kobe against Iverson. Pass to Nastarovich. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Thomas. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Camby sets the screen for Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Iverson outside. Shoots over Kobe. The wing jumper off target. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And here's Jackson. Still yet to score. In the corner, it's Bryant. 20 feet out. Camby.
New Jersey foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
Full 24-second shot clock. Now here is Hill. To the inside. And slam dunk by Camby.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
And so Stockton will bring it up for New Jersey. They trail by 9 points. Rebound Camby. Camby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hill kicks to Jackson. It's back to Hill. Camby sets the screen for Hill. Shot clock at 6. Up again. And slam dunk by Camby.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Stockton. Still scoreless. All sorts of time. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Nets ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's Robinson high post. Over Thomas. Robinson misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Thomas, a screen on Stockton. Clock at 6. Jackson. The kick out to Hill. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And now, your 7th dancer.
Nets trail by 11. Robinson on the wing. Back to Stockton. Iverson passes to Stockton. Pass to Nesterovic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Phoenix leading by 10. And it's Bryant in the corner. Over Iverson. And the basket by Kobe. Kobe's got 12 points in the game.
Well, right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting him the ball, please.
Pass to Robinson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Camby's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Now here's Jackson. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Stockton kicks to Robinson. To the middle. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your 7th dancer.
Anderson, he's checked in for Bryant. Suns leading by 12. And Hill has it in the corner. Fades. Rebound, New Jersey.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And the foul called on Marcus Campbell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
2nd team foul. Coming onto the floor for New Jersey, Eldon Campbell, Danny Fortson.
Iverson against Hill. Iverson kicks to Stockton. Campbell, the pass to Iverson. 6 to shoot. Iverson sneaks his way inside.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Back to Jackson. Camby sets the screen for Jackson. Tips it up. The kick out to Anderson. It's Hill on the wing. Iverson covering. Second shot opportunity.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Iverson against Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Stockton with it. No scoring in this one. Over to the left wing. Here's Campbell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Camby's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Anderson right side. Pulls up. High post. New Jersey with the rebound.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And Campbell throws it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here is Hill. He's got 12. Camby a screen on Iverson. Hill against Iverson. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
New Jersey ball.
Both teams will make substitutions.
On the court.
Nets trail by 10. Carter, the pass to Campbell. And here's Leonard. Pass to Campbell. Now here's Curry. Carter outside. Now Campbell. Goes back up. And the rejection by Collins. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Phoenix ahead, up 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets trail by 10. Stockton kicks to Curry. Inside. Here's Campbell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they got Campbell there. Elton's got a pretty good touch at the line
for the Nets.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And finished off by Collins.
Good awareness that time by him. I like when he gets it to his open teammates. Keep your eyes and head up.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the New Jersey Nets. To the paint, here's Campbell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Jason Collins.
Things are going Campbell's way on offense, just running over the defense and finding the shots he wants.
And Campbell no good on that one. Suns leading by 9. Pass to Anderson, and it's Bryant in the corner. They set the pick. Pulls it from the elbow. Will not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Campbell. There's the triple. Curry's shot is off.
perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Ryan up top, down low, and it's Gooden with the jam.
There's Kobe drawing the defense's attention and then making a play for his teammate.
Nets trail by 11. And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix Dancers.
And Phoenix making a change. Camby's checked in. And New Jersey also making a switch. Iverson's checked in for Anthony Carter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some advice for his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Campbell's shot's good.
Confident play from Campbell inside, using his physicality to find the shot.
Suns leading by 9. Now Kobe. To the middle. Trying to find Campbell. He's got it now.
How about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Stockton. The Nets working the ball around now. And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
New Jersey making a switch here. Owens checked in. Iverson with the ball, guarded by Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Stockton. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside. And slam dunk by Camby.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Nets trail by 13. Iverson outside. Fortson, good in defending. Stockton looking around. Here's Fortson. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game.
Timeout, timeout.
The Suns call time.
Put your hands together for your substitution on the court.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Bryant. The 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Hill. Here's Bowen. Pass to Iverson. To the inside. Nesterovic. Yep, that goes down.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Phoenix leading by 9. Here's Thomas. Outside Bryant. From 17 feet away. Oh, what a play inside.
Refusing to give up on the play. Hard work pays off.
The Nets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Nesterovic. Iverson outside. Oh, Iverson showing range.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Right side Hill. Thomas sets a screen for Hill. And here's Canby. Clock at 6. Outside Hill. A floater. The basket is good.
Grant Hill's so smooth, so skilled. Everything he does looks good when he doesn't, including that nice little floater.
And so Byron Scott decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Against Kobe. Here's the floater. The shot is off. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Now Thomas. Outside Hill. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nets trail by 10. Iverson outside.
You know, one of the things you just love about Iverson is the heart he plays with. Every minute he's out there, there's no denying that he's giving it his all.
Allen Iverson taking 2 shots.
It's the first that brings them within single digits. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leading freebies at the line.
Outside Bryant. 5 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Goes to New Jersey.
Timeout called. The Nets. 40 seconds left in the game.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix.
Iverson against Bryant. No good.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Not that time. It won't go. No good from 3. With the shot, it falls! So it's the Suns winning easily here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.